care nothing about no bubbles,
touching
man.
me right here today with all of that. All of that.
Listen, I thought I touched you last week with the music I played.
Did.
Right, we don't need him no more. He's supposed to be sleeping today.
You sound like Red Fox.
He said we don't need him no more.
No, my shit was funky, man. You hear me,
It
man?
was. Oh, it was funky foul off up in here.
Can't even remember. That just was funky.
He
He had it so stinking off up in here. It was ridiculous.
Open the door.
Even I had to open the door. Even I was like, whoa, somebody opened up the door in this joint.
It's about to get itchy, scratchy.
Well, what to get itchy scratchy? Please, no, I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready.
Ready?
There you was.
I wasn't ready.
There you was.
I wasn't ready. I was not ready for Howard Homecoming. And I've talked to 4 people since then.
You didn't even see Bubbles during homecoming, did you?
Not one time.
Because Bubbles was in his own world,
They
man.
couldn't catch up to him. He was running it.
Bubbles was like,
he was out there. He was
And
out there.
listen,
peppering.
I
only
have-
had
wait,
so
wait.
many days to make
I
all
have to
around.
give
He was-
Bubbles his credit. Bubbles made it look like he was trying. He made it look like he was trying. He would text me,
However-
so where y'all at now?
Right. That's like wait. I used to do this and finally my mom and daddy caught on. When I was a kid, when I'd be out hanging and I was gonna be late, I
Yeah.
would call before and go, so I'm gonna be late. It was like 11:01. I'm supposed to be home at 11.
At 11, yeah.
I'm gonna be late, but I won't go out the next night. I'll stay home and not.
He
you know,
negotiating
do
his
anything.
punishment.
I was negotiating the punishment already. So Bubba was like, "I'm gonna show y'all out. I'm interested."
But I really ain't.
But I really ain't trying to
fuck
feel
with
Yeah,
y'all.
you trying to
I ain't
hang out with no
fuck
old
y'all.
folks, man.
Yeah.
I really didn't expect to see you anyway, man. I figured you'd be
I
caught up.
did.
Really?
Heck yeah, I did.
She don't know how homecoming is.
Well, look, I gotta tell y'all. Y'all heard this, but Tressa had me dying. She sent me that text. She's like, "Rich, how come you didn't tell me?
Why you didn't tell me?
Well, she sent me a picture of her dancing. That's it. How come you didn't tell me?
Could have warned me. I thought you look, and then I was like, I thought you was my friend.
Yeah, right. You did.
We went to one of them ain't no party like an HU party joints, man.
Oh my God.
It was nonstop.
And it
man.
was, when I tell you, it was non-stop. From like 7 to almost 2 in the morning. It was
You could
non-stop.
leave, go get you something to eat, come back later and still be doing
And
it.
you know,
Except you couldn't get back in.
Oh,
Eric wouldn't
right.
share his fries with me.
You should have known
Eric
that.
was sitting right next to me with the plate. I go to reach, he
You should have known
wouldn't
that.
share his fries.
The operative word there is his fries.
But you were supposed to share.
That would have been our fries.
They wouldn't have been sharing.
He was just mean to me, y'all. No, I'm
What
just
mean to
kidding.
you?
I just
I told that girl around everywhere
I
we went.
can't lie. It was
Where are we going next?
yeah,
Over here.
it was like I had the VIP treatment the whole ride. It was VIP.
Everybody treated her like she was an alum
Yeah,
too.
he did. They did, and it was just
Hey,
it
but
was just
trust me,
amazing.
that's the part right there. I can testify to that.
Yeah.
That's the part when you rolling through Howard with Eric, whether it's a party or
I
just
don't care where
going
you
across
at.
camp.
Yeah.
I mean, that for me, that was like
Yeah.
I was like, shit, this is cool. Because
Yeah.
he would be like just floating. He was just gliding.
Just-
People, you rolling
that's
someplace
it.
with something.
That's
My
it.
boy Rich,
That's
and
it.
you know, next.
Yep.
That's how
I
we
hate
run,
she didn't
right?
get a chance to see the tunnel when the band comes back.
Oh, yeah.
She didn't get a chance to see that.
Yeah, that,
Yeah, I had to go.
Well, next year, next year, I'm.
You saw it,
already-
right? When you
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured
I'm
you
I was
gonna
pretty
take
burned
that.
about it.
I'm gonna take that Monday, so I ain't gotta leave that Sunday.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
definitely have my stuff together so that next year.
it was just so damn cold, man.
Huh?
Not bad.
It was cold.
I mean, the year before I wore a T-shirt
Yeah.
for homecoming.
Well, yeah,
It was cold.
Well, in 2016, we had, at the game we had on sweatshirts and jackets.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was
cool in it. This time it was cold.
It was
though.
straight cold. We was sitting
Well, it
there
was
in our
damp,
hats,
'cause it was-
our
it had rained,
scarves,
right?
our gloves,
Yeah.
and it was no sun out, and we was up in there.
No, we was.
Look, I had my little flask. I try to keep warm.
Trying to keep warm.
and it's free.
Me, Tiff, and Eric was sitting in the sun, and it was nice.
Yeah, we sat in the stand. We didn't sit in
Yeah,
VIP.
we sat in the stand.
The VIP was cold because it was shaded too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
but then afterward, when they came through, man.
But that brisket, dude. Ooh.
They had the brisket this year. Yeah.
Ooh. Who cooked that?
Yeah, man.
That
See, if
was
you'd have hung with me, man, you could have got into the VIP joint, man.
What VIP joint?
They had the tent at the end of the field. The VIP set.
I was my own VIP, man.
Did you go to the game?
Man, we don't go
Got
to
his
the
own.
game, man. We go to the tailgate.
Got his own.
When you get older, you go to the game.
Yes, we don't go to the game, man. Tailgate is the move.
Well, here's the thing.
That's because you ain't but 18. When you get older, you go to the game.
I was gonna come across the street to the
Shit,
tailgate.
you know, we got our own tent.
I was gonna
We
come
got our own
across
tent.
it.
The
I
Alphas did?
promise you.
Own
He
food.
told me don't go over there.
Oh, if you came over there, you want to win back to the game.
He told me
Yeah,
don't
Yeah,
go
but
over
they, all of them would have been his age. You want to be down there with them?
Well,
That's what she wanted to be up
It's
over
plenty
there.
of alum at the tailgate.
Yeah, I was.
They're alum, but they're his age.
Come on.
Just,
Let me put it to you like this: if you would have left Eric and came to the tailgate, that would have been it. You wouldn't have seen Eric no more. for the
I
rest of the day.
had my little hunting boots on too.
and you spray.
Yeah, man, I had my little hunting boots
Walk
on.
by him and go.
Yo. Come here, little boy.
Oh, who mama is this?
Wait. Meanwhile, as he's asking that question, like, yeah, man, I'll talk to y'all a little bit later. Because I just got sprayed with something.
Yeah.
You know, I need to head over
Pheromones
here.
would have hit him. Come here, little
You know,
boy.
like a little spray bubble,
Yeah.
like somebody left a pile on the counter.
All of a sudden, he just lifted off and started floating. Come here, little boy.
Oh,
So we're all going next year, right?
Yeah.
We're all going next year?
Yeah, next year. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Ain't gonna be
I'm already looking for
him and Han about it.
accommodations.
It ain't gonna be him and Han next year. We're going.
You know, I got to make sure I get
I
mine
mean,
early.
when I say
Right.
we, I mean me and Ann. We're not gonna dick around with it next year. We definitely.
You gonna bring it in?
Oh yeah,
That's what's up.
yeah, we're gonna come.
Really?
My
That's
wife
what's up.
loves to dance. She loves good food. And when I showed her a picture of the tailgate, she was like, "God, I wish we could go this year." I said, "Don't worry, we're gonna be on our point for next
Yeah,
year."
it happens every year.
Yeah, so we're gonna be there. It's gonna be fun.
Tailgate is the move, man.
Have a major
Yeah.
fun time.
Hey, man, I'm going down to Ball State on the 20th to watch the men's team.
Oh,
Put it
and you
first,
gonna
then.
see our girl?
I can't.
We have a girl? Oh, you talking about Lauren?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure I am.
Lauren,
Cool.
you know what?
Lauren's
Lauren
fun.
never said goodbye. She just was up.
Came up on her
Yeah.
quick.
She didn't say, y'all, I'll peace out. I'll get with y'all next time. Or,
Kind of.
she just was gone. I looked around. She was
Yeah,
gone.
she had a busy summer.
Kind of
too.
hurt my feelings.
Well, we'll have to send
She'll
her
be back.
something and say, "Hey,
She's probably back now.
It probably hurt my feelings.
Yeah. But you know, they beat American yesterday.
Really? I didn't know American had a good. Did they have a good team?
We ain't never beat American.
so trust us."
They beat UMass, too. Did you hear that?
What's gonna happen with your boys tonight?
They
Yeah,
finna
the
lose.
squad, man. The women's team beat
Bear, if they
two
home,
A10 teams this year, too.
Bears are at
Really?
home.
the Bears are
Yeah,
at
Bears are
home.
home.
It's at home. They playing. It's at home.
But they're playing the LA Rams.
I know. I'm just asking.
Oh, they going to lose like the Bulls did last night.
Bulls
Gonna get
got
wiped.
raped.
But that
No
wasn't
lose.
even a loss. The Bulls got the brakes beat off
They
of them
shouldn't even
last
showed
night.
up, man.
Yeah.
133 to
So
77.
What?
You don't let nobody come into your house and set NBA records,
56 points.
franchise records
Yeah.
too, like that. You don't do that.
56 points.
Hey,
Yeah.
I was at the game on Friday night. I thought they was gonna lose that one.
133 to 70. The Boston Celtics.
Celtics
And
are
their
good.
squad ain't even
Celtics-
all that great.
Celtics are
They're
good.
good.
They
are
alright.
good.
They ain't.
good.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna beat the Warriors, but they alright
They could beat the Warriors.
in their dreams.
Look, Kyrie could beat him by his damn self. Kyrie's a beast.
Yeah, he is.
He is a beast.
That dude.
He's also injury prone.
Thank
unfortunately-
you.
Unfortunately.
But Brown wouldn't have won that one without Kyrie.
Oh no, not
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Brian.
Good truth. Good truth. Good truth.
Brian.
Yeah.
That's
Kyrie's
gonna
the
be-
truth, man.
Yeah.
That's right. He was injured like his whole time at Duke, I think.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
He played like 13 games at Duke, I think.
Yeah.
I will.
Speaking of Duke,
I like the Uncle Drew.
Why you gotta bring Duke up, man?
I
You
got
did.
to because they keep giving Krzyzewski all of these opportunities to produce these NBA players that leave Duke and go to the NBA, and I just don't think he deserves those opportunities. But this kid that
Duke
they
doesn't
got
produce
now,
NBA players.
They do.
No, most of them are not NBA players.
They got. How many can you
They
name?
produce
No.
a good amount.
They could be till they get to Duke, and he ruins them.
Kinda. true.
I mean, think about it. How many
Gets him to
Duke players
win a
are
championship.
significant?
And
How
then-
many Duke players have went to the NBA though?
They may have gone, but how many are significant
Well, I don't
players?
care about that. All Krzyzewski cares about is the numbers that go. What they do when they get there ain't his
Yeah, but
problem.
they ain't worth a damn. You get these kids from Texas A&M and Auburn and places like that. Those are the players. North Carolina sends them.
Those are the truth players,
Yeah,
not
Oklahoma State,
the
places
show
like that.
players. You know, what was it, Davidson, where
Steph Curry.
Steph Curry
Yeah.
went to Davidson. I had never even heard of Davidson until Steph
Yeah,
Curry
it's
came
like an
on
Ivy
scene.
League school for the region.
Yeah.
What's the kid at Portland? Damian.
Dame Lillard.
Damian
Yeah,
Lillard.
where'd he
yeah.
come from? Wichita State or something like that?
Yeah. Now
Well,
Lillard is the truth.
Oh, he a beast. Too.
Hell yeah.
He just ain't on the team.
Lillard is the truth.
And a lot of it.
Because they come out of there hungry as hell.
Yeah, it's just that he's in the West, so
And
Portland ain't never gonna get over that
unless
hump.
he leaves that team and goes to someplace else.
Yeah.
But he ain't leaving
You
Portland.
know where I think it'd be a good fit for him is Oklahoma City.
You think so?
don't
Damn,
think so.
Oklahoma City, man.
No,
Not,
Damn.
Not
with,
with
not
Russ.
with Westmoreland.
Not with Rush.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And now they got PG too. It's not.
Oh,
It's
right.
not
Sure
no
Right,
do,
right.
sure
That's right.
do,
That's not-
sure
that's
do.
right. Forgot
PG's a
about
beast. I was at the game Friday night. I thought
Oh.
the Bulls was gonna lose, and they came around and pulled it out.
Against Oklahoma. Oh, yes, right, they did,
What the hell
didn't they?
happened with
that.
Boston?
Well, that block shot was.
They ain't had no left.
Oh, they
Yeah.
expended it all
They
on
expended
them?
They should just stayed at home.
right.
Cancel the
They
date.
should just cancel the game.
Cancel the date. It's
Damn.
maybe I can't make
Yeah,
it
they should
tonight.
have just
But
threw in the
Jabari
towel.
what to do?
Who?
Jabari Parker.
Jabari Parker ain't been worth a damn. What did he ever do? I mean, he's like the #1 player in the country coming out of high school, went to
Isn't
Duke,
Jabari from,
and now he ain't nothing.
Rockport?
I don't know.
He went to, Simeon.
Simeon.
But I mean, she's from this area.
Yeah.
He's from Chicago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He ain't never been worth a damn. Christian Leitner, who can you think of that's in the NBA?
And you would have thought that Leitner. Well, see, but here's the thing. A lot of guys got a little shell shocked by Leitner when they really shouldn't have been. They should have put Leitner on his ass, and then that would
He's
have.
basically like a poor
Should put him
man's
in the
Bill
wall.
Lambier.
They should have. Yeah, they should have put his ass on the
Put him in the
ground
wall.
and taken that technical or even ejection to let everybody
Let everybody
it's
know.
It's what I've been saying about. I've been saying this for 10 seasons about Tom Brady, and finally, Ray Lewis and heard me yelling this. Set that motherfucker down on his ass hard, get kicked out of the game, and then everybody will go, you know what? If we knock this motherfucker down, the Patriots they in a weak ass division.
Yeah.
Every year they got 6
Yeah.
wins. For
Yeah.
showing up.
Yeah, just for showing up.
They got 6 wins because they're in a weak
I don't
division.
know why do they continually keep getting those light ass schedules?
Because they want that, so they got a white
Right.
boy who's going to be the best quarterback in football because they got a weak ass schedule. That's the reason. It's not. I mean, don't take that the wrong way.
So then that means if he ain't playing nobody, then can his career really be validated? Because they never
Trust
put
him.
him up
Wait
against
a minute,
nobody.
he does have to play everybody at some point.
He does, but not on a regular basis to get the momentum. Let's face it. Every year, the Patriots get in the playoffs,
Right.
and they get a week off,
Yeah.
and they get to play against the worst team
Yeah.
the first week.
Yeah, but you earn that week off.
You do.
I'm not as quick to discount him.
I'm not
I don't
discounting
think he's
him.
as good as they make him out to be.
That's all I'm saying. Let me
Okay.
stop there. That's all I'm saying. He's
Pretty good though, man.
He is good.
He's good.
And if they set his ass down a few times earlier in his
He'd be a
career,
different dude
He'd be
then.
a different dude. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
But Brady's got the shit. Don't get me wrong.
No, in all fairness to his offensive line, though, they're always.
They've always been
Right.
protecting
And
his behind.
from,
Ain't
and from
no
what
doubt
I'm to
about that.
understand, Brady doesn't run plays. Brady throws to spots, and it's the receiver's job to get to the spot where
And
he's
they are
throwing to.
incredibly.
That's the
Brady-
offensive scheme.
Brady is in.
Huh?
That's the offensive.
Yeah,
scheme.
that's their offensive game.
I guarantee
And
you
Brady's
this.
also
this,
great at reading defenses.
This
Yes.
is a test. Well, yeah, because they got videotapes of teams. and how
But
they
you know, Aaron
practice.
Rodgers does the same thing. He throws the spots
He
too.
does.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
does.
Aaron Rodgers
he
has a
does.
cannon for an arm too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you take him out of that system, Brady out of that system,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
and I question how great he would be in a different system. But
Yeah.
to Eric's point, what's helped Brady's skills enhance is that he's always been protected by that line.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about
You
that.
got to test the
'Cause,
person.
I mean, if you got an offensive line, you at least have a chance.
You got time,
Yeah.
and then you build momentum. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
if you
6
got enough
games-
time and you see enough different schemes, then you can eventually say, well, I know where the hole's going to be.
right?
This time. He's been around, what, 12, 13 years?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He know where the hole's going to be.
And when you win, I mean, so again, and you take all that, and then you got 6 wins every season.
Right.
for showing up.
So you already 8-1 by the time you face
Well,
the time
I think also Belichick is a defensive guru. He's a defensive
More
guru
so than he
coach.
is an offensive.
So
Yeah.
right. So I would have to think that the conversations between Brady and Belichick kind of go like this. So Belichick, for a quarterback like me, you being a defensive coach, how would you stop
come
me?
after me?
How would you stop me?
Yeah.
So then once he comes up with, well, I would do this, 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 and this, then he would probably say, okay, now let's build plays to combat that.
That's a good point, Tressa. That's a really good
Well,
point.
I would think that that's what they do.
Having played quarterback, what I can tell you is that there's only two defenses. There's a man and zone,
Zone.
Yeah.
Right.
right? So if you figure out it's a zone, you know you got to throw it to a hole.
True.
And he's an expert at finding or creating the hole.
Yeah.
Right.
You run routes to create holes.
Great holes.
Also depends on who the defensive backs in the corner.
I was just going
Right.
to say it
You know.
does depend on that too.
I'm curious to see how they're
And the
going
linebacker.
how they gonna stack up against.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter who the defensive back is. They still got to close the hole quick enough before you can throw it there.
well, and so
And in anticipation
I tell you
of where he's going to be throwing to.
Right, because the
I tell you,
right
nobody
defensive
wants to
scheme would
play
be
right
to
now.
create the hole for him or give him the illusion of the hole
Right.
Yeah.
and then close it real quick.
Here's who
Okay.
nobody wants to play right now, in my opinion. And I don't watch a lot of football, but just I don't think anybody wants to play in the first round of playoffs. Dallas, their offense ain't that bad, but their defense closes that hole. It closes those gaps.
Yeah.
That's Dallas's defense right now is about doing what Eric said, stops those quarterbacks.
Yeah, Dallas defense is going to do that when they got 4 extra players. The refs.
Okay.
Well,
Oh,
when you
five
put it
extra
that way,
players?
I'll let you say that.
Sure. Come on now.
But I mean, in circling back to the very beginning of this about how the coaching and quarterback relationship is, yeah, that they got a great one, and it works. It's a system that works.
Yeah.
It just does.
I'm always amazed at the back shoulder throw though. That's you throw that against a man defense,
yeah, that's true.
and that's you're synced with the receiver when you do that.
Yeah, that's true. Very true. And I will give him credit. Brady's what is he 42 now? He still has a solid arm. He's never taken an arm shot. I mean,
That's because he can step into it because he got plenty of time.
yeah, he does.
I got a big arm if I can step into it.
Plus, they don't let him play nobody that's going to smash him.
Yeah. Ray Lewis.
I want to see him
When he
get
plays though, the
smashed.
Ravens though,
Yeah.
they get that ass.
I want
'Cause
to
the Ravens come.
That's what I'm saying. Ray Lewis finally heard it. He finally heard. He's like, you know what? Richard Chew in Chicago's right. We need to set that ass down. When we set that ass down, they gotta rethink. Like who was it that said? Mike Tyson said everybody has a plan until
So they
you
get punched in the face.
Till you get hit. Till you get hit.
And it's
Then
true.
you go back to what you know.
True is true.
Right. He said everybody got a plan until you get punched in
Speaking
the
of
face.
fights, do you
Yes.
guys follow boxing?
Not
Somewhat.
much anymore.
Yeah.
Why?
So I take it
Some
none of
other-
y'all watched the Lomachenko fight last night.
No, I thought he was talking about the Tyson Fury fight
forget
from the
it.
last week.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
You saw that?
I saw some of it.
Fury won that fight.
Fury did.
Fury won that fight. Yes.
Really? Because
Yes.
Wilder knocked him down, I heard.
Who?
Wilder knocked Fury down, I heard.
He did knock him down, but the whole fight, Fury was tagging him.
Well,
Wilder was.
Wilder can't fight though. He's not a boxer.
So
He's just a big dude.
Wilder lost. Seriously. So the fact that they had a split, what told you that Wilder lost was they had a split decision draw.
Right.
Oh,
The fuck?
Right.
wow.
Right. And he knocked the guy down, yeah.
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 I was like, Wilder was.
But he
beating
knocked
his
him the
ass
fuck
whole-
down though.
He did knock him down.
Yeah.
But Wilder got beat the whole
Because he
fight.
can't box.
He
he's
got
not a
beat the whole
boxer.
fight.
He's just a big dude.
Yeah.
Big ass country dude.
And eventually,
Ain't he from Mississippi too?
a
I don't know
skilled
where
fighter's
he's
gonna take.
from. But then he had lost so much weight. He was like down to like 218.
Ooh,
And I
that's
was
Michael
like,
Jordan weight.
I'm like, you done lost all of this weight, but you still, he ain't finna win this fight.
Yeah, I don't watch or follow as much.
But
as
that Lomachenko knockout last night, man, y'all missed that.
I'm gonna look that up.
He got knocked out.
Oh no, he knocked his opponent out,
Okay.
Pedraza.
Huh.
He knocked him out, knocked him the fuck out.
Knocked him the
From
fuck
Alabama.
out. The
Huh?
fuck
From
out.
Alabama.
Alabama, same difference.
Same difference.
Pretty much. Cousins. Pretty much.
Cousins.
Cassetta.
Cassetta. Cassetta.
He from Cassetta, Alabama.
Where you from?
Cassetta.
I wouldn't tell nobody that. I would not tell nobody that.
Where you from? Alabama.
Right.
Where?
What part? All around.
Outside.
That's like saying I'm from Earth.
outside. Wait, trust it.
Jesus.
Outside of Birmingham. And then you get a smart person. Well, like where? I know Birmingham. So outside of Birmingham. What you mean, like Tuscaloosa outside, or
You can say that.
you can say it right
Right.
on my way to?
Or just say you and we had that happen in Howard all the time. We had kids who would you ask them where they're from.
Yeah.
I'm from New York. He's from like Westchester or something like
They
that.
don't want to say that though.
Yeah. Like, you ain't really from New York. People from Chicago did that to us all the time.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know? You ain't really from Chicago. You from
So
South
did y'all
Hollywood.
watch the Army Navy game? Go
No.
Army!
Yeah, that's one of the games that I could really care less about.
Well, the reason why I watched it is because Jeff Munkin, the coach of Army,
Yeah.
I went to high school with him.
Did
so-
you really?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah, I went to high school with him, so I
What do y'all
had to
think
watch
about
it.
the oh boy? Speaking of coaches, Urban Meyer this week.
What'd he do?
Well, he resigned.
Yeah, he resigned, saying he retiring, and that other dude, the
Wait a minute. He was coaching at Ohio
Ohio
State?
State.
yeah,
Oh,
the
bye.
other dude too from Kansas City. He retired too.
I didn't catch that.
What's his name? He's like 70-something years
I
old.
don't really watch the white college football that much.
Was it Kansas City?
I don't watch it at all, so I'm just.
Mm.
Yeah.
I do. I watch college football probably more so than I watch NFL football.
I watch
Yeah.
college football, but I watch black college football.
You biased.
I am.
Yeah.
I'm really racist too.
You might be racist and prejudiced too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd like.
Yeah.
I like to give them the.
Get a balance out
view of
the
them.
other
No,
stuff,
I ain't with that.
because there's good
Because
people.
it's
Trust it, there's good people
football.
on
It
both
shouldn't
sides.
matter who's
Trust
playing.
it.
You hadn't watched the Bayou Classic?
But there's good people on both sides.
No, that's too ghetto for me.
The Bayou Classic?
That's too good.
Trust it. There's
Come
good
on,
people
man.
both
I
sides.
never been. I want to go.
Yeah, it looks fun as hell.
I want to go.
Because you know, trust it.
What?
There's good people on both
It is
sides.
good people on both sides.
Them folks, I mean, they fill up the Superdome down there,
I can
and it is a party in
It's
New
supposed
Orleans,
to say it's a
man.
party.
I mean, New Orleans. It's New Orleans. When is it?
Thanksgiving
Oh, okay.
weekend.
They have turkey and then they head into the stadium.
Grambling and Southern, man.
So what's up with Seattle?
I have no idea.
Okay. All right. We'll talk about it another
I
day.
got to send Paul the email and figure that out. I ain't paying though.
No, we've already decided that.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've
The
already
best we
decided.
can do is maybe a van can get us tickets.
Yeah.
I mean, I could get me a ticket on Spirit. I'm good with that.
I ain't flying Spirit, man.
I've never flown Spirit.
I love
I have.
Spirit.
You'll come up missing, man.
No, you won't.
I used
He-
Like some
Listen,
lost
Austin,
goddamn luggage.
Austin, I have never had a problem on Spirit.
I used
Never.
to go to.
How many
Vegas.
times you flown Spirit?
That's all I fly right now.
You
Ever
got
since-
lucky. You dodged a bullet.
I'm telling you.
You pressing your luck. Your bell curve is all
Listen,
fucked up now.
For $46 round trip, I'm rolling.
There's a reason it's $46.
I don't give a damn. The
You
people
hanging off on the back of the plane?
Wait, no. The people on United, they get there just like I get there. I don't get no
Yeah.
fuck.
You got there.
I used to fly.
Some people didn't get there.
Trust me, I used to fly.
I've never had a
Spirit. I
problem.
said this before. I used to go
Never
to
had a
Vegas a
problem.
lot, and I say a lot, probably like 4 or 5 times a year. And not to gamble.
I've flown Spirit to Vegas.
I would fly Spirit to Vegas.
That ain't no
it was
problem.
cheap.
I ain't never had a problem.
And I have not once.
Thank you.
Nah, I ain't doing that, man.
Yeah.
Never had
How
a
many
problem.
times you flown to New York or D.C. on Spirit?
Oh, I've never been to New York. or
Where
DC.
were you flying?
Well, I went to D.C. I've flown to D.C. on Spirit for hours.
Look what time you had to leave. You had to miss the damn tunnel.
But that's not
And
the
you flew in
point.
the BWI, too.
But that was because that was my choice. That wasn't Spirit. I can't just call up the airline and say, "Hey, this is Eric Grant. What time my plane gonna be leaving?" Oh, no, I need to leave at 6 o'clock.
Why
So
not?
I need you to have the plane.
Right.
I need you to have the plane.
I'm on
at
my
6
way.
o'clock. I'm on my way.
Why not?
I can't just do that
Why not?
because I'm not Eric Grant.
I'm not Eric Dale Grant.
Tell them you know me.
Oh, well, why didn't you say that?
Right.
Oh,
And now he want to just say that.
Tristan. She's been on the line for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
She just told
She
us.
coulda just
We
told
could have put
us.
on Eric Grant.
Had the plane fueled and ready to go. Sitting on the tarmac
You were
for
there?
you.
Why didn't you tell us when you first picked up the phone?
Listen, it's Spirit Airlines. They'll wait.
Shit, I done seen Spirit close that door on some folks. No, I've never had a problem with Spirit. Never. I
yeah,
love
well,
Spirit Airlines.
you need
love
to,
it.
you need to quit saying that, though.
I'm gonna keep saying it because I hope more people have problems. So that where there's more.
Was Chris for you? So you can sit in the seats in the
Man.
first 2 rows a little bit wider and
I
fluffier.
can't. I listen. I walk right up, flash that Spirit Mastercard. Is there a seat open that's closer to the front? Oh yes, Miss McDonald. It's just put me in it.
Well, I bet you they do that.
Yes, they do.
They like people who tolerate that bullshit.
I love it. I love it. They keep on tolerating it too. I told them I can't go to Chicago from Chicago to Joliet for $46 round trip in my
And
truck.
gas, right,
Please.
right.
But I get to fly all the way home.
You remember People's Express?
Yes, I do.
I don't.
I do.
Yeah.
What was that?
It was like Spirit.
Y'all.
They had motherfuckers camped out in the airport.
Okay,
Yeah.
well,
Just
light spirit
flights.
and being spirit is two different things.
Okay, we'll see.
I ain't had a problem.
Oh God.
We'll see
But
how
you
that
know
goes.
who I have had problems on? The major airlines. United, American. Come on now.
Yeah, but you fly Southwest?
I fly Southwest.
Too black for me.
Too black for you.
Oh,
Southwest gets there on time. They get there
Southwest is too black
inexpensive.
for me. Too
And you're
black
not
for
talking
me.
about black folks. You're just talking about ish.
Too blackish
Okay,
for me.
'cause I
It
was like-
reminds me of Soul Plane.
Just because you got to line
no,
up.
no, you got to compare Southwest to Soul
Why you gotta go
Oh
there?
my
Why you
God.
gotta go there?
I ain't taking off my
Plane.
hydraulics.
Soul Plane.
Passing Popeyes around the back,
I
huh?
can't do Southwest
Oh, my
no.
God. Speaking of that, I saw D.L. Hughley do an interview a couple years ago, and he said, he's like, yeah, you know, I've been really blessed in my career, and I've done some great stuff. He said, I've done one dumb fucking thing.
Soul Plane.
Soul Plane.
Uh-huh. Yeah, no, I can't do Southwest.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Southwest is fine.
I can't.
I never.
I mean,
haven't had
listen.
any issues
Them
with
cats leave on time. They get you there early.
And
I've
the,
had no
and the
issues.
peanuts are never stale. Always good.
Uh-huh.
I got the maybe it's me with the problem with not having an assigned
That's
seat.
what it is.
And I gotta fight for
But
a
But you
damn
can get an assigned
You can
seat though.
check in early, or you can buy it.
I ain't
early
paying
bird.
no extras.
Trust.
I ain't doing
y'all.
that.
Just
That's
check
what
in.
Eric
It's just the same person who's got to have a certain
Seat
seat in the
at the
movie
movie
theater.
theater.
Exactly.
Right. And
Okay.
a certain seat here.
What
in
I'm
the studio.
hearing is that
But
it's
I can
you, not
request
the airline.
that.
Right, I know, and you want, and we
I
get
can
that.
request that.
I kind of like.
Okay.
I
Ain't
like-
nobody
And
gonna read.
Southwest only flies out of Midway. That's too ghetto for me. Mm-mm.
What was the last time you were at
I
Midway?
can't do nothing with that.
Right,
That
can't-
can't-
we can't change that one.
That's too ghetto
When
for
was the
me.
last
I
time
can't
you
do
were
it.
at Midway? Midway has actually become more modern, and it's about
I mean,
to be.
they
They're doing
they
it.
working
They're
on it. They
about-
working on it.
No, it's been worked
Yeah, but
on.
you might be thinking about the old Midway when you had to roll up and
You have the,
Yeah, that might be
the
it.
new Midway.
the Midway is gets you right through.
The five, the,
I can't do
the
it.
8-year-old Midway is nice. The one that we're about to get,
Yeah, the one that we're about to get is gonna be really nice.
yeah, better than JFK.
Yeah.
Seriously,
Oh, JFK's trash. What are you talking about?
and better than LaGuardia, better than JFK, better than Reagan. The new Midway.
Reagan's trash
Well,
too.
Reagan, right? Reagan and all that.
But the new Midway is gonna be nice.
I have a problem with the new Midway too because I actually tried to get one of their retail spots,
Mhm.
and the people with money had already locked
Oh
it down.
yeah, that's.
Oh, you
that's
know
the,
what the
uh,
airlines do?
The
To,
That's-
problem
that's
with
the,
that is that the city, I feel like the city, in order to even the playing field, somebody needs to set aside some of those properties.
Well, here's the thing,
For-
Tressa.
yeah,
you
but you
know,
know they do
small
month-to-month
businesses.
leases though.
What a lot of
Huh?
people.
They do month-to-month leases out there.
I'm cool with that. I mean, hell, I'm on a
No, don't
month-to-month
be,
now.
because they'll put you out of
They put-
business if
yeah,
you
a
fall
lot
out
of
of favor
people-
politically.
A lot of people.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. It shouldn't be that way.
Tressa.
Right.
I
Tressa.
shouldn't have to be politically connected
I agree with you
to
on
be
that.
in a spot like that.
And the one.
That's
the
why I
brothers-
wouldn't screw
the
with it.
one brothers have got that locked up. I'm drawing a blank on their name now, but you know what I'm talking about, Eric. There's two brothers here that have. It'll come to me, but it is political.
I actually wanted to get a spot at the Oasis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would have been a great spot. But you got to know somebody that knows somebody to get in the Oasis as well.
Yeah, I wouldn't even do that stuff. Though.
But you know what I did do when I came to Atlanta? I went to Ludacris's Chicken and Beer.
And
Wow.
It was nice.
Okay,
really
wrapping it
was.
up.
Okay.
bye,
Peace,
y'all.
YouTube.
Why you stop?
Thanks for our after show. T. just said Grant Airlines. Yeah, that's what it would be, Grant Airlines.
That's right.
He actually told us.